Okay, we're looking at number 8 here, and it states 1 inch is about 2.54 centimeters. Nice of them to give you the conversion there. So we can do a lot with that. So a sharpened pencil has a length of 10 centimeters. What is the length of the pencil in inches? Rounded to the nearest tenth of an inch. So we're rounding to the nearest tenth. So for every 1 inch, it is 2.54 centimeters. And I know, I want to know how many inches. Remember, my inches are always in the same spot. Is 10 centimeters. Well, I know these two ratios are proportionate if my cross products work out. 1 times 10 is equal to this 2.54 times x. Well, let's check it out. Let's try it out. 2.54x times x times x is equal to 1 times 10. So, how do I isolate the x now? I have to divide each side by 2.54. And that leaves me with just x equals, and then 10 divided by 2.54. Let's write that out. 10 divided by 2.54. So I'll have to move the decimal place over. That's the same as 25.4. 100 divided by 25.4. And that's the same as 254 divided by 1,000. So I can move the decimal over 2 places, add 2 zeros. All right, kids, don't yell at me, but I'm going to use a calculator just in the interest of saving time. 1,000 divided by, whoops, I didn't write 1,000. 1,000 divided by 254. And that equals this huge, big old number here. So I have to round to the nearest hundredth. 3.937, yada yada yada, 3.937. It went on and on. I'm rounding to the nearest, tenth. So I look to the hundredth. No, that was a 3. Sorry, that was a 3. So if this is 4 or less, this number stays the same. So it's 3.9 inches is equal to 10 centimeters. So 10 centimeters is about 4 inches, a little less than 4 inches, 3.9 inches. Right? So 10 centimeters is 3.9 inches. cm. That's cool. So do I have that? 3.9. Phew. Makes sense. So I can check to see if my answer makes sense. If 1 inch is 2.54, so what would 10 centimeters is 1 inch? So, you know, it's going to be about, you know, a little less than 4 times as many. So 2.54, then it would be 5 something, and, you know, 8, 9. So, you know, roughly works out. So this is obviously, I can eliminate A. It's not going to be 0.3 inches. It's not going to be less than 1 inch because it's greater. I'm going from 2.54 to 10. Rounded would be 4, so that's kind of a reasonable. And 2.54, 1 to 2.54, it's not going to, this is pretty unreasonable as well. I could eliminate that. 25 inches, no way. 3.9, rounded to the nearest tenth of an inch. And they almost kind of got you if they said 1 inch. So let's look at one more. Find a ratio equivalent to 3 to 10. I like to write it 3 to 10. And I'm really just looking for, like, similar we've done so much, an equivalent fraction. So 1 to 3, could this 10, is this equal to 1 to 3? No. Can eliminate that. That's not going to work out. So if I divide 10 by 3, I don't get an even number. It's not 3, so I eliminate that one. 9 to 30. If I times each one by 3, I get 3 times 3 is 9. And 10 times 3 is 30. So that one is the answer. Try it on my second guess. Can eliminate this. 3 times 2. 10 times 2 is 20, so that doesn't make any sense. So now it says, so this one's obviously B. So now it says solve for x. 24 to 3 is equal to x to 2. So what, we've just been doing this all week long. 24 over 3, that's equal to x over 2. Just cross multiply. 3x equals 24 times 2 is 48. I have to isolate the x. 3 times x is 48. So divide this side by 3 and divide this side by 3. This 3 divided by 3 is 1x. I don't need to write the 1 here, but I could if I wanted to. So 48 divided by 3. 48, I can do it work this out the long way. This goes in once, 3. Remainder of 1, bring down the 8, and I get 6. 18 divided by 16, x equals 16. So there we go. Could have just guessed and tested that one.